I was just thinking about something. Unity cost. Principle of emoji cost. So when I'm hearing people talk about why we're not unified, it's very simple to me, according to what I'm learning in Gye-Nyame and what I've been building on, is we don't have unity because we don't pay for it. Unity is labor and resource intensive, which means if we are going to get it, we are going to have to be willing to pay for it. Let me sit down and talk with y'all. Listen. All right. Unity cost. We have to be willing to pay the cost for unity because unity is what's going to free us. This is why in the Gye-Nyame system, we start backwards. We start working from Imani up to unity. Why? Because unity is labor intensive and it requires a lot of resources. It requires the number one resource, which is time. And those that have the time need to put the time into building a unity, right? That unity, once it is established, have to be protected. And one way that we could protect it is by redirecting some of our spending. We have to be bold enough and brave enough to start taxing ourselves for being our culture. Every culture needs to have economic resources. So whether we redirect our spending with some of the things that we get, or we just directly start donating to the cause. There's no other way. There's no other way around it, family. We want unity, right? We want to stop people from messing with ours. We have to start supporting ours. We have to start collecting a tax for the infrastructure. I know some of y'all are like, what infrastructure you talking about? Media is an infrastructure. Meetings and culturally stabilizing holidays are infrastructure where we are able to come together, right? We could do everything virtually now, but all that still costs money because many of us want our freedom to be donated to it. We want to be emancipated, which means we're going to be released from someone's hand. We want somebody else to release us rather than us slapping them. Get your goddamn hands off of me and we go and run our own thing. All right? Please understand, freedom is not free and neither is unity. Once we establish our unity, then who's going to beat us? Because I want y'all to really think about this. We got a lot of brothers out here right now talking about other groups that are so much smaller than us, but they have a lot of power. Why? Because within their culture, they have to give to their culture. You don't believe me? Check it out. Look into it. They have to give to their culture. And in them giving to their culture, when their culture is threatened, they are able to harness and pull those resources and direct them in the direction of the threat. Now, I'm not expecting all 40 to 60 million of us to do it. Shit, we only need about 10,000, right? We only need about 10,000 and we straight. But no, right? We can't do that. Why? Because a lot of people just want it for free. You never have unity if you're not willing to pay. Those who are not willing to sacrifice shall not be fulfilled, says the knowledge holders. Peace.